All right. Well, I have made my first mistake of the series. We've just finished doing the quest where we learn how to handle um, materia. Now, fortunately, the way I want to approach this series means that I will be bringing up a character in that starts out in Uldar and a character that starts out in Gridania. So you will still see that main story quest. So I might need to take a break from Miriam and head on over to my other character to bring them up to speed before we get to Lord of the Inferno. So I might actually do that for now. That's annoying. Actually, we'll just continue. We'll go to the main story quest here, and I will write down the quest I've missed so that we can add it in. And I'll get onto those in the next couple of days. Alrighty. The trick though is with Miriam, you're going to see most of the main story quest past her area, her starting area. With the others, I'm not going to make you sit through all of those same story quests again, the main story quests. You'll just see their class story quests. Okay. Huh. I know, it's thrown me. What is our gear check? Level 18, yeah, that's not good. Alright, what is... We do have a challenge log. Rightio. Let's go. Lord of the Inferno with Minfilia. Okay. Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Sure, we can do that. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amaljaar to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amaljaar responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amaljaar are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Miriam. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he's able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading to the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. All right, let's go. Reporting to the Flame Sergeant at Camp Drybone. You know what that means we have to do, right? Okay, so let's go Camp Drybone, and we're going to go to Blackbrush Station, and we'll teleport all the way over there. Okay. I know. Let us have a look at this merchant and mender and see what they've got on offer. We've got 10 grand on us, so let's repair our gear first. Nothing to repair. And I don't think we're going to be able to purchase any weapons that suit us. No, look at that. Nothing there, really. Alright. Independent armor is probably in the same boat. Let's purchase battle gear. What is our highest level stuff? 28. And we're level 35. Yeah, what's our lowest? 17. 5 for the choker, I see. Alrighty, so I'm looking here and I don't think we're going to find anything. Oh, wait. Leather boots. Item level 8. What are our boots? Oh, I know why. Because we're wearing legs that cover our boots, that's why. If you have a look at this, it's cannot equip gear to feet. Olive green dye. So there's no point getting excited about that unless we can find something up here that's higher, and we can't. So, alright, looks like we're geared up as best we can go. What we can do before we leave, I don't think I can sell these. Can I sell these? Yeah. Shop selling price. Yeah, we're gonna sell them. We're just gonna sell all of the things. I know it hates it when we sell stuff that I can't sell that. That's the. So basically, all I'm doing is clearing out my backpack. There will be other opportunities when we go through and we have this stuff. So what I'll do, one of the off-screen activities I'll do is probably run through dungeons a couple of times to do things like fill our challenge log. We just picked that Inferno axe up. We really should get rid of these Allergan pieces because they make a lovely amount of profit for us. Been saving those up for a bit. Let's just sort everything. Sell that, and we'll sell that. All right, everything is sorted out. That's pretty good. So now we can go for our run all the way over to Camp Drybone. I thought we went there, didn't I? Yeah, I know. I completely forgot to unlock it, and we're going in the wrong direction. So basically, let me just go M. We need to go over here to Eastern Thanalan. Alrighty, time for a run. And I'm just hurting myself here. Let me just move this over. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to put it over here. Oops. Where'd it go? Fine, I lost it. Let's grab our character, actions and traits. General, sprint. Yes, it is definitely not the first time I've lost my sprint. All right, we're gonna go this way. So basically what I'm going to do is, instead of following the path around, I'm going to cut across things. We're level 35, depending on the level of these. Yeah, level 10. Most things are going to leave us alone. They're going to look at that and go, you attack that, you're crazy. So we're going to run all the way. Well, you know, as far as our sprint will take us. We're just going to take ourselves around the edge here. I suppose I could run through that. We probably should have. Yeah, we definitely should have. Oh no, we can get there. Oh no, we can't. Alright, we'll find then. I don't need to avoid it, I can just keep going. And just over this slope we'll get into our Eastern Thanalan. Let's go and attune ourselves to that Etherite before I forget again. Oh man, cannot believe I did it again. I think I've managed to forget once for at least every destination. In Ul'dah. Must be Ul'dah. Ul'dah is the bane of my life. On the upside, we're not going through here at too low a level, so that's not too bad. One of the things we learned from the from that main scenario quest that you will soon be seeing one of my other characters do, is that we need to have a crafting class, and I want to do that, but only after we finish the warrior class quests that are available at A Realm Reborn. So before we go any further, let us attune ourselves to this Etherite. There's a nice Hrothgar warrior. He's pretty. Alright. Looks like we're heading in here to help the flames. Where are they? Flame Sergeant. Ah, you're Miriam Treespire of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amaljaar and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amaljaar plot if the mission succeeds. Miriam, let's make sure it does. Alright, let's go. And then I think we're going to need to take some side quests. And maybe some Lev quests as well, because there's some gear to be had in Lev quests. So we'll do a little bit of that. However, before we do that, we're going to head on up to this main story quest. Now I wonder, am I a high enough level to wander past these things? It looks like it, doesn't it? Ha, let's find out the hard way. I'll try not to tweak its tail as we go by. Rightio. If you do this at level 26 or less, you're likely to be fending off these critters. Left, right and centre. Alrighty. Waiting. Alright, Lord of the Inferno, duty level 24. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how we do. Ungust. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amaljaar appear. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Oh, ah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Oh no. Where's the traitorous flame soldier? I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the mortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I love to chat a while, I've appointments to keep. They're all yours. Oh. Oh dear. What am I? Oh, I'm Blades Master Radio. Actually, why don't we grab this guy with a 7 and an 8 and 1 and a 2 and a 9 and an 8 and 1 and a 6. And it looks like I've forgotten. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Let's go. Well, that got their attention. There's a whole mess of them over there. Alright, we'll wait till they cluster up in here again. Okay. That's us making that difference. This is just the beginning. I really hate it. He seems so confident. Uh-oh. That's still a lot of Amalgar, isn't it? Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Oh! Well, that'll do it. Man, I should have killed him when I had the chance. Not that I was going to have it. Bring her. The rest of you, march. Traitor scum. Your level is no longer synced. I see. Lord of the Inferno. Sergeant. I fear the Amalgar mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. The Bowl of Embers is now accessible. A new regular duty has been added. Oh boy. Confront Ifrit in the Bowl of Embers. Well, let's see if there's a party of other players coming in. We might be lucky. Less than 5 minutes. So we'll see. Maybe there's a few people coming through the main story quest and we'll be okay. We're going to be the tank in this, aren't we? Oh my god. Alright, just going to wait. Hey, there we go. Fingers crossed for our DPS. We've waited about 10 minutes. Oh, and we'll wait some more. Oh, here we are. Just waiting on the healer. There we are. Oh no. Now I'm hoping we've got some experienced people. I'm tanking, so I can't focus on the spike. So this will be interesting. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Oh boy. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Oh, that's not good. Whoa. Here we go. Mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your Godhead, but please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. But bloody hells! Bring those two as well. Oh! What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No! Spare me, I beg you! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Alright. And we find that Miriam stands alone, mighty Ifrit, says the Flame Sergeant. My one true God, says the Private. Let's go. Come on, guys. Your words are my bread. Impossible! How do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Let's go. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel for the blessing but one, yet I smell the taint of another upon thee, the truth of thine allegiance. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind, thy existence is not to be suffered. Here we go. Okay. Let's keep his attention and away we go. Button mashing are us. I need to keep an eye out for the come on, why are we not? Miriam, why are we not? Sorry, let's make the healer's job a little easier. 9, 8, 2. Alright, where's the spike? Crap. Right, you guys deal with that, I'll deal with him. Healer. Come on, guys. Clearly. Got it. All right. Mighty Ifrit has fallen. Miriam, here you go. I don't know how that healer kept me alive, to be honest, but they did. Blue. And red, we got it. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Ameljar zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Huh, persistent lot. I get the impression Thancred's sick of them now. Phew! I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Miriam. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir! Well done. Uh-oh, what's this? So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We've only ourselves to rely upon. Even the pessimist, my dear Livia, promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I'm troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You've been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I'll spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. I have a feeling that I'm the only one left. Let's go. Trusty Patches. I wonder if that was the name of my healer, because that would be awesome for a healer. I'm Momomoki. Thancred. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Bit much. Ah, there you are, Miriam. Come rest a while. You'll have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amaljar will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Miriam. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I've long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing of the tides to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Let me see. Report to the 7th Dawn at the Waking Sands. Well, of course we will. Vesper Bay Etherite ticket. There we go. Oh my gosh, I received a player commentation. Well, I did better that time, I guess. I didn't give one, though, which upsets me. Anyway, I know. Don't worry. Let's go. Lord of the Inferno. Report to the Scion of the Seventh Dawn at the Waking Sands. Very well. Let's do it. No, not up here. Enter the Waking Sands. Okay, what do we got? The Scion of the Seventh Dawn. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Very well. But guys... Uh-oh. I was going to say before we do, however, it looks like we're being dragged in, whether we want or not. My late arrival nearly cost Miriam her life. I wasn't there when the Amaljaart took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly, just as I am failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Ah. Miriam, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You've done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amaljaar undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether. Crystals. It is for this reason that the incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the beings physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as the Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. we may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of that respite, Miriam. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you'll continue to stand with us, Miriam. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Well, we obtained some gear. Let's see if it's any good. Oh, yes, Dawn wrist guards. Now we have a gear level of 19. Right. But guys, on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you would like to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.